Welcome to Tarot of Truth 144. Everybody is welcome. Newcomers, oldcomers, men and women of all ages, whatever you identify as, welcome to this space, everybody. Welcome to my space. So good to have everybody here. Please remember that time is fluid. Gender holds absolutely no meaning in tarot. He could be a she could be a he. You put the energies where they fit for your situation. And also pick up what resonates and leave the rest. In this particular read today, there's going to be 3 different stories. Okay? And for a select few of you, all 3 stories are going to fit your situation or past situations, whatever that is for you. So, like I said, pick up what resonates and whatever does not, leave it behind for somebody else to pick up. All readings are timeless, but I am recording this reading in particular on July 3rd, 2026. I hope everybody has a beautiful July 4th weekend and everybody stays safe. Designated drivers, okay? If you like to have a little drink, just designated drivers. There's no problem with that. There's no bad about that. Just make sure you're not drinking and driving, all right? Please, everybody. I want to remind everybody that I will be tapping into your energy during this read. So as a tarot reader, I must get your approval. You have to say, yes, I approve Lisa to tap into my energy and be in my energy for this reading. Okay, that's the intention you're going to set in your mind's eye when we get to that point is I allow Lisa to tap into my energy just for this reading. That's imperative, just for this reading, okay? So, without further ado, this is for the collective, all right? So it doesn't matter what sign you are, what signs are in your chart. If the reading resonates for you, it's for you, all right? So, set that intention in your mind's eye, please, and thank you. 222 is relevant. Balance, all right? Balance is something that is needing to be done heavily. So, keep that intention in your mind's eye. Take in a deep breath. Hold it. All right, release that intention on the exhale, please. You know, it's a little difficult to hold your breath and talk at the same time, isn't it? That's relevant. That's relevant, okay? I was telling you about balancing something out. There's something that needs to balance out. There may be pauses during this reading because my son's been up since 4 o'clock this morning and he is a cranky one today. He's doing nothing but crying. So that's relevant to some of you in here as well. Maybe you have children that are just being ornery and not really being nice. My son is not being nice this morning. He is adamant on his phone charging, but it won't charge, so I don't know what else to do. And he won't watch a TV show, so I don't know. Like I said, there may be some brief pauses, all right? So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to do the timing oracle for each set that I do, okay? We're going to do one timing oracle for each set to see when these energies are. Maybe they're in the past, maybe they're present, maybe they're happening soon in the future, kind of thing, okay? It's time to let go. So I'm getting that this energy 44 is relevant. 414 whenever I pulled that card. And I actually saw that number this morning, 414. Oh, the music that I'm listening to while I'm doing this reading. I know y'all can't hear it, but I can hear it on my earphones. The numbers on it. That's how I select my music. That's how I select my tarot readings. That's how I select videos that I watch on YouTube is by synchronicities. That's relevant for somebody. I've been being called to kind of speak about that, about how I choose what to watch on YouTube. I just haven't. it slips my mind sometimes. So now is the time to do it. Apparently now is the right time to do it for you guys. That is how I select everything that I want to watch on YouTube. I don't just select anything. If the synchronicities fit, and then I look at the title after I see the synchronicities, and if the title resonates, and I'm like, that could be part of my situation, or that's something I'd like to listen to, then I click on it. But unless those two things happen, no, I'm good. I used to be a YouTube junkie, and I'm starting to let that go as well. Maybe it's time for you to let go of what I'm getting for a select few, are to let go of listening to so much tarot. Okay, I do not listen to tarot anymore. Okay, unless it's like my day off, like on Sundays, then I'll listen to tarot just to see if we're all communicating together, all of us readers, because we do that. And a lot of our readings all correlate together. They're just for different audiences, and some are different. There's different ways of looking at the cards and everything. But that is when I listen to tarot. Before I became a reader myself, I was on it all the time, and it was confusing me a lot, making me get into past energies that I did not want to be in. So that is relevant for some of you, okay? And you know who you are. It's okay. I'm not upset with you. Nobody's upset with you. It's not a big deal, okay? It's just, it's time to let something go here. So that's relevant for some of you. Once a week is usually a good way to listen to tarot. Once a week, maybe twice a week if another reading resonates with you. And then move on to music. Just listen to music. I listen to these amazing, vibe-rising songs in the morning. And I have a playlist. I think it's called Morning Vibe Rise, and on my page. So if you want to check those out, I have them in that playlist. They're very good. They help me to balance out my mornings, and just be happy and grateful. They're really good. So check those out. So here we go. It's time to let go. Feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. The Fool card, taking a leap of faith. The Five of Swords, you already won the battle, baby. 55 is relevant. The Temperance card, peace, patience, balance. The Two of Swords, standing in your power, balancing out your emotions, balancing out the clarity in your life. The Nine of Swords, mental confusion. Yeah, standing in your power with the mental confusion you've been getting. And that's why I'm getting heavily, I think before I even pull the cards, that a few of you are watching too much tarot. The Vampire. All right. I don't know if y'all know this, but yes, tarot readers can be vampires. Ace of Wands. Okay. They can be like those extra super longs, and the Two of Cups, Divine Union. Those extra long, super long tarot readings, those, I'm not saying that they're intentionally trying to be a vampire. Most of the time, vampires are doing what they're doing unintentionally, okay? They have no idea that they're doing it most of the time. There are those select few that, yes, they know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and those are called narcissists, okay? But most of the time, vampires have no idea that they're actually sucking the life out of you. They don't know these things unless you speak up, okay? Or just stop listening. One of those two. But they're saying you need to start letting go of this whole scenario, feeling left out in the cold. Yes, you took the leap of faith, but you won that battle, okay? They're saying balance out all of this mental confusion that you're going through, because there is a new beginning out there. There's something that's draining the life out of you, and you're giving it that power, is what they're saying here. You won the battle. You're in your power, yes, but you're giving this vampire that power because you don't understand. You don't know that that's how they work. The reason why I don't do super long readings is because I don't want to be a vampire. The longer you're in somebody's energy, the more potent their energy becomes and the more you get to keep it. And I don't want to keep anybody's energy, okay? I do not want anybody else's energy but mine. And having a super long reading means I'm in your energy for a long time. And I don't want that. Okay, so that means extra cleansing and all that. So take back your power from this vampire energy. You already won the battle. There's no need to be confused anymore. Just let it all go. Okay, whatever happened, just let it go. It's going to be all right. You're going to have this new beginning in passion, in your dreams, in your desires, a new cycle that's coming in. And it's going to happen. And there's going to be a divine union here that is going to be everything that you wanted, divinely orchestrated, if you will. Okay? 11:11, as I said that. So for this particular spread here, we have 55, 44, and 11:11 as the numbers that you are probably going to need to be looking out for. All right? Okay, they told me to get a zodiac oracle for each of these as well, since this is a collective reading. Oh, okay, they threw two at me. Jupiter and fire. So these are the energies you will need to be working with. And we got the number 23 and the number 18 here. If you see those numbers, all these numbers could be relevant for you. You make that fit where it fits for you, okay? So let's see here. So Jupiter. There it is. Jupiter is associated with the Roman god Jupiter, ruler of heaven and earth, thought of as the fair and just protector. Jupiter is often thought of as the planet of luck and expansion. The desire to understand the bigger picture, to prosper, and to experience joy are a big part of Jupiter's influence. Optimism, faith, and spirituality play roles in these issues. So, yep, just have faith. Little optimism. All right. They're saying you're really doing what you're needing to do. You can pause it. Sorry, I was talking too much. But yeah, you need to have a little faith in what you're doing because it's working. It's working. Maybe have a little faith in me and how I'm speaking, what I'm speaking to you about. I don't know. Whatever you feel like you need to have faith in, more faith in, do that. That's what I'm saying. All right. So fire, number 23, powerful, focused, and intense. The energy of fire burns brightly and moves quickly. Passion, drive, the desire to create. Strong and sometimes scary emotions like anger are fueled by fire. It both destroys and purifies, which seems in opposition to the desire to create, but really is part of the creative process. Bring the quality of fire to a situation by taking action and doing what needs to be done. Being courageous by saying or doing the scary but essential thing that needs expression. Being focused and determined to see something through to the end, or honoring and following your passion. You can pause right there if you want to read that for yourself, okay? But that is very relevant. I feel like this has a lot to do with my situation that I was telling you about this morning with my son, because I started getting angry, and I was like, bro, just go to your room, please. I'm going to go sit on the floor and I'm going to meditate. I'm going to balance out this root chakra so that I'm not angry at you, okay? That's how I was with my son this morning. I was like, bro, it's too early in the damn morning. I only had 1 cup of coffee. Please, okay? So, I'm going to put those back, actually. So, let's go ahead and let me shuffle this. All right, let's go ahead and get another timing oracle. So this is going to be going down in the next new moon. All right, 49 is the number there. So the way this is going, we're looking at past and present. Near future there. Okay, so this is kind of like near future. Let me split this deck. I think I did that right. I don't know what I'm... Went into a daze. All right, the 10 of Pentacles. Everything, right? Everything that you're wanting abundance in, that is happening. The Knight of Swords. You're finally going to save yourself. Maybe it's because of what I just told you about this vampire, the energies, all that stuff. Okay. The Lovers. You're going to save a whole lover situation, maybe. Let's get the rest of the cards out. 3 of Cups. Celebration with friends and or family. Gemini energy does not have to be, could be, doesn't have to be. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Emotional manipulator is in the midst. 10 of Wands, heavy, heavy burdens. All right, that comes out on the Vampire card. The 5 of Wands, a heavy fight. All right, 555 might be relevant. 8 of Pentacles, a lot of hard work and dedication. All right, let me take a sip. Let's ponder, okay? Okay. All right, baby. So next new moon. You remember how I said all three of these reads, all three of these spreads is going to resonate for a few of you, maybe more than just a few. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know your situation, bro. So you put it where it fits for you. But right here, I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles, which is everything. Your wishes being fulfilled. Massive amounts of abundance. What is that abundance, you may ask? I don't know. What do you want abundance in? Do you want bunnies? Do you want an abundance of bunnies? I don't know. Do you want abundance of parakeets? That was a random animal that I have never mentioned on here. Okay, but that's relevant to somebody. I don't know who you are, but if that's you, please let me know that, hey, just put down parakeet, okay? Put love, money, whatever that abundance is, that's what's coming in the next new moon. You're finally going to save yourself with the Knight of Swords. You're going to bring clarity to yourself. Maybe somebody else brought clarity to you, but this is that opportunity for clarity, strength, courage, all of that good stuff, okay? Wisdom, all right? Intelligence comes with the swords as well in a whole lover situation. I feel like you know who the vampire is. I feel like you know. You're sitting there, you're like, Lisa, I know who that emotional manipulator is. I know who that vampire is. Okay, good. You're going to get that clarity. Good for you. Now then, this in turn is going to lead to a bunch of celebrations for you, okay? This is you. You got all the love. You got the love, you got the moves, you got the emotions, okay? Now then, when this happens, I would beware just a tiny bit, all right? Be aware of your surroundings because that emotional manipulator is in this group. I have a feeling that who you think the vampire is isn't really the vampire. Plot twist, okay? So, damn, I cracked myself up. Oh, that was a knee slapper. Anywho. Oh, man. I don't know whose dream team this is, but they came up to me and they're like, let me slap that knee too. Oh, they're funny. You guys got funny ones. Because I know that wasn't my dream team. Although my dream team is pretty funny like that, but they didn't do that. It was somebody else I've never heard of before. Okay, so I really have the sneaky suspicion that you think you know who this vampire is, this emotional manipulator, but you do not. Okay, that is where that fight is going to come in. Now then, now that you're here with me listening to this reading, you have an upper hand now, don't you, my darling? You have the know-how of what already is happening. You got a heads up, okay? Because they are working very, very fucking hard to get you out of character. You're over here, you got your emotions in balance, under control. You took the advice from the previous reading, was it? No, I think it's this one. To stand in your power and be balanced, right? You took that advice and you put it into effect. You started balancing out all your emotions. So in the next new moon, you are over here saving yourself in this lover situation, which I am getting the feeling that, yeah, you probably, if it's a relationship, a romantic relationship, there's a reason why you're here listening to this, and it's probably not the best situation. It probably is a karmic situation. But the thing is your friends and or your family, you put it where it fits, is a part of the whole situation. The manipulation, the burdens that they're going to put on you, the fighting, the vampire, okay? It's all going to correlate. It's all going to make sense. And they're working really fucking hard to get you out of character is what I'm hearing. You continue over here doing you. All right, what's in the background over here? The Page of Wands. You're waiting for that message about your passions, your desire. You're waiting for somebody else to come in and show you something. Sometimes it's about stepping up and taking the initiative instead of waiting. Okay, there are those times, and you, in only your way, sweetheart, because I don't know you or your situation. I don't know how driven you are or any of that, but they want you to take the initiative. I feel like they want you to continue growing, continue expanding. Do not let them get you out of character, because it's not going to end well if you do. You have the upper hand, you have the heads up, so just stay calm, pleasant, cool, and collected, and let it all go. Okay? Let it all go. It's not for you. Okay? So show me for their zodiac oracle on how to move through the next new moon. I feel like the Jupiter and the fire card were for the past situation. Obviously, that's how you moved. Okay? That's what I'm getting there. They want this one. Earth. Grounded, bro. The number 26, okay, that might be relevant. You might see that a lot. But Earth, I'm telling you, stay grounded, calm, cool, collected, and everything's going to be just fine. When they start trying to fight with you and pick a fight, just smile and walk away. The best way to get to anybody, especially if they are just rah, 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 rah in your face, is just to be the nicest fucking person in the world. And it throws them off, and they're like, well, what? No, you're supposed to be just as mad and mean as I'm being. And if you're not, they stop. They don't have your energy to feed off of anymore. Right? Hey, I send you love and light, bro. All right? Ta-ta. Ta-ta for now, right? So, Earth. Let's see what Earth has to say here. Oh, it's an element. It's in this deck. It's not a planet. There it is. Okay, Earth. Number 26. Stable, secure, and abundant. The energy of Earth nurtures life and promotes long, leisurely pleasures. The things we need, the things we want, and the material and temporal things we value are expressed here. The acquiring and distribution of resources is at the center of Earth energy. Bring the quality of Earth to a situation through generosity of your material goods, resources, and time. The Earth is slow and sure, so take an unhurried, calm approach and avoid sudden or unexpected actions. Create a calm place in the center of chaotic energy. You can go ahead and pause it right there if you'd like. All right. So that's exactly what I have been telling you this whole reading. Balance, cool, calm, collected, right? So we are going to go ahead and continue on to the last part of this reading. Show me one more card, Spirit, please, and thank you for this collective reading. September, the number 23. So the rest of this reading will be partaking in September. Well, the next new moon, that's actually very, very, very soon, isn't it? Yeah, today's the July 3rd. We just had the full moon. Yeah, so that's very almost present, okay? So this is going to be here in the future. So we got past, present, and future out here. Cool. I'm loving it. I'm here for it. And yeah, we're already 25 minutes in. I want to get out of your energy as soon as possible, love. So let's get through this. The Ace of Cups, that new beginning in love you are desiring so much. The Three of Wands. And I want to mention, not everybody's situation is the same. Maybe your lover's situation isn't karmic, and these emotional and vampire manipulators are within your friend and family group. Okay, so if you feel like heavy manipulation, it's most likely them for a select few of you. Some of your relationships are karmic, some are not, and some are just, you're wanting, there's three scenarios: relationships, no relationships, and then those who, karmic relationships, non-karmic relationship, and those who are not in a relationship, okay? Apologies for that, but that love will be coming in. If you are not in a relationship, it's your family mentally manipulating you, emotionally manipulating you, or friends, so that you're not getting what you want and what you deserve, okay? I hope you catch my drift. I really do. So the Three of Wands, ships coming in, the Ace of Cups, a new cycle in love. So if you are in that karmic relationship, that person's gonna be out of here, right? Deuces, motherfucker. All right, they're going to be out. You're going to have that new cycle. If it is a non-karmic relationship, you got to put the puzzle pieces where they fit for your situation, okay? Not everybody is karmic. Don't forget that. If it is a non-karmic relationship, you are going to find peace in your relationship and have that new beginning with your emotions, your love, and everything just flowing. Just flowing, cups overflowing. All right? If you are not in a relationship, this is going to be that lover situation that you've been desiring is going to be coming in. All right, ships are coming in. Had to explain that for somebody, few of you, not sure, they made me. Karmic connection. All right, so that is out there. So apparently some of you have that karmic connection going on, all right? So trash box, no. That's for some of you here, okay? The Emperor. Quite a bit of you, I feel like. Two of Wands, making a choice. So there's a trash box and an Emperor. You got to feel for the connection. Which one are you going to choose? All right? Use your intuition, bro. The Nine of Cups. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Use your intuition. I can't make this shit up. You're watching me in real time. Well, not real time, but I mean, I have not paused, nothing. I hope you understand that. Use your intuition on which of these energies are for you, because this one will definitely act as if they are the Emperor. They will. But you need to use your gut, use your intuition to feel out which one is the right choice. Which one is the right choice, because your wishes will be fulfilled if you use your intuition. Okay, the High Priestess, you got this. 2929, as I looked at the clock right now. You got this, sweetheart. The High Priestess is the counterpart of the Hierophant. She is the Empress and all four queens rolled up into one. She embodies everything. She is very magical and she is very intuitive. So much wisdom and intelligence flows through this woman or man, okay? Like I said, put the energies where they fit. It's just feminine energy. This is everything. She is everything. She's got the beauty. She's got the mental know-how. She's got the street smarts. She's got everything going for her. That is you, sweetheart. My sweetheart. I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you're a man or a woman or a cat or a dog. Okay? She is everything, and you're working in your feminine energy, which is good. 30:33 on the clock as I said that. Everything's going to work out for you. One of these is a karmic connection, so you really need to be prepared. Use your intuition so that your dreams and wishes will be fulfilled. Please, I'm begging you to do this, okay? What's in the background over here? The King of Pentacles. I'm feeling like this King of Pentacles. Yep, they said, yes, you're right. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is this trash box. Now then, that is how he's going to, he, okay? Put the energies where they fit. Or her, whatever. That is how he is going to portray himself to be the emperor. He's going to, he very well could be very rich and very abundant. Very well could be, okay, with the King of Pentacles here. But he is going to portray himself to be more than just a King of Pentacles. He's going to portray himself to have all kinds of emotions balanced and clarity on situations. He may even act like he's spiritual. He is going to look like he's an emperor. But if you use your intuition, you will know. If you listen to your guides, they will give you subtle hints. They will give you synchronicities. 23 is a big one for you for this specific thing. Don't forget these numbers. Write them down. September is just around the corner. Very soon. Okay? It's happening quickly. So you use your gut, you use your intuition, embody everything that you already are. This trash box is going to seem like the emperor, but they're not. All right? What kind of energy does the collective need to embody during this situation so that they can find clarity on who the trash box is and who the emperor is? Please and thank you, Spirit. That one. Earth. I rest my fucking case, bro. Oh my goodness. It can't get any fucking better than that. Golly. So we already read Earth, but I mean, I'll do it again. Oh wow. They like do it again because it opened right up to the page. It usually takes me a while. The number 26. So this number is going to be relevant too. Write all of these numbers down. Okay, especially if you're going on dates in the near future, like in September, even the next new moon maybe, like right after, whatever. If you start dating, use these numbers. Make sure you write down these numbers, and when you start seeing numbers around, check your numbers. It's like a lottery ticket, I guess.
Help me out.
Okay. They said the numbers are going to pop up. Really? Okay. So if you start seeing the number 44 while you're on a date or whatever that is for you, if you start seeing the number 44, it's time to let it go. Okay. All right. If you start seeing the number 26, the 23, and the 49, that's the emperor. But if you see 44, let it go. So write that down if you wouldn't mind. 34 on the clock as I said that. So please write those numbers down. 44 is a no-go, and all the rest are yes. Okay? 44 is a no. All the rest are yes. Okay? So Earth, stable, secure, and abundant. The energy of Earth nurtures life and promotes long, leisurely pleasures. The things we need, the things we want, and the material and temporal things we value are expressed here. The acquiring and distribution of resources is at the center of Earth energy. Bring the quality of Earth to a situation through generosity of your material goods, resources, and time. The Earth is slow and sure, so take an unhurried, calm approach and avoid sudden or unexpected actions. Create a calm place in the center of chaotic energy. There you have it, my darlings. That is your reading. You can pause it there and read it again if you'd like. 35:35, which is weird. I don't usually like to look at the clock so much, but my eyes keep going there for some reason. So then, I'd like to take a moment before I give everybody's energies back to please remind everybody to like and subscribe to the channel, like the video. If it resonated with you, if it did not resonate with you, maybe it was just a good story to listen to. Cool. I'm here for that. That's how I learned how to do tarot. Okay. That's how I learned. I just listened to the stories and learned what all the cards meant. That's how I did it. Okay. That's relevant for one of you that, or actually a few of you that are part of that whole watching tarot too much thing. Okay. That's for a few of you. So, and also, I'd like to take a minute before I give the energies back to thank our dream team so much for collaborating together so that we could get these messages out to all of you. Okay. I love you all so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, I love you too, loves. Okay. So it's come to that point. We are going to give back your energies because I don't want them. All right. So I want you to hold it in your mind's eye. Say, I wish to take back all my power and energy from Lisa and anybody else who may have my energy or be in my energy without my approval. Okay? I want all of your energy and power returned to you in this moment. We're doing healing here. That is part of this channel. Okay? So, on the inhale, you're going to take back your power and energy. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Spirit, please send all energies back to their rightful owners. Thank you so much for everything you do every single day in our lives. Please protect me and mine and them and theirs in all of our future endeavors, especially this July 4th weekend, because it's a crazy weekend. We all know that. All right, everybody. I love you all so very much. I'm so happy that you joined me today in this collective reading, and I can hardly wait to see you in the next one. Peace.